The first part of today's video has nothing to do with the actual video, just important information that you need. At the community garden here, just so you guys know, there's lots of crops here to pick. So a lot of these things like lettuces, we've already actually cut one time, but they're almost ready to cut again. All these other side are lettuces as well. So these you can come in and take out, a small bunch here and there. You don't have to take all of it, but if we just take a little bit at a time, it'll keep growing. Same thing with the kale as well. If you just come in and if we just pick out little individual leaves like this, you can pick out a day's worth for your family or whatever. It's great right out of the garden. You put it in a salad, mix it in with some other greens, and it's an amazing little lunch. Got some really nice green peppers coming. Look at how big they are. They're like almost full-size store-bought green peppers. Hot peppers in here as well that are ready to be picked. Check those out. Not to mention all the tomatoes that'll be here soon. Look at some of these. These are like the size of softballs. It's insane. So if you haven't been here, it's right on Woodward Avenue. Come down and check it out. If you see any weeds, you can go ahead and pull them. But Kevin and I were here. We were brainstorming on the front of this, and I want to get your opinion. So we're hoping the garden will be here a long time, but we want to make the front look really beautiful. So you can see the city's working on pulling the sidewalk out of there. What we want to do is maybe have some planters there right on the sidewalk level. Then the next level up, we'll build a small raised bed, and then a taller raised bed behind it, and then behind that plant some giant sunflowers. And so if you can just picture a huge wall of flowers here. So I want to see that, and then right in the middle have like a little entrance way and maybe a little arch or something over the top of it and just have a sign there. I don't know what we should even call it, like Kittanning Community Garden, or I don't think this is technically Wick City, but I wish we could call it like Wick City Community Garden. I don't know, something like that, but let me know what you think of that idea. If you have some different like design elements that you think would be cool to see there, let me know, and I would love to have your input and just see what you think of that whole deal. So like I said, that's not today's video, but I just thought you should know. So none of that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Today, I want to talk to you about the Folk Festival. You've driven down past Riverfront Park at all in the last couple weeks. You've probably noticed a lot of the preparations being completed. We have all of the vendor setups here. They have some new LED lights, so it's going to be really cool down here in the evenings. Really gone above and beyond this year with all of the cleaning of the park and the landscaping. Some volunteers here all the way from Armstrong High School. I don't know if you guys remember this guy all the way back from the Armstrong High School videos, but what's your name, sir?
My name's Alan,
Alan? And I forget your name too, sorry.
Yes.
Steven, that's right, okay. Well, good to see you guys. Thanks for volunteering your time to make this thing happen.
Yeah, out here grinding,
It's good stuff, I love it.
Away.
So they had volunteers coming out and mulched all of the flower beds fresh. They look wonderful. And then they power washed all of the brick down here in the park. I love the smell of fresh mulch. I don't know about you guys, but everything down here looks so bright and new. I've never seen the park actually look this good. I mean, it always looks nice, right? I mean, it's a beautiful place just to come down and spend some time, but it is really looking its best. So kudos to, number one, Marianne Valasek organized a group of just private citizens that came out and did some work, and they partnered with some volunteers from the Folk Festival and some volunteers from the city, and it just, it's been a really nice partnership. I've been watching it on Facebook. I was hoping to get down here on Saturday when they were doing a lot of the work and get them some Summer of Surf shirts, but I wasn't able to make it. But coming down here and checking it out afterwards, it's amazing. Great job, you guys. Just looks so beautiful down here in preparation for the Folk Festival. So if you are going to be in the area at all, make sure that you come down. It's going to be this Thursday through Sunday. We always look forward to coming down with the kiddos, look at all the crafts, all the great booths, and then we obviously the food. I'm all about the food. And if you don't like festival food, we have a couple great new restaurants downtown as well. The Meredith Inn, you can go down to the Allegheny Mariner, which is under new ownership. You go to Amano's or Yamato's or any of the other great places that we have downtown. You can make a whole day of it. Anyway, just wanted to remind you that it is festival week, that there's a whole group of people that have put in tons and tons of work to put on one of what I consider to be the premier event in all of Armstrong County, and especially in Riverfront Park. So come down, enjoy the beautiful venue. Hopefully we'll have beautiful weather, good food, good vendors, and all around just a great time for you and your family to come and spend some time in the greatest city in the world. What's really interesting is the Pittsburgh Regatta was just canceled today, and so there's a ton of people in the Pittsburgh area that are now going to be looking for something to do this weekend. So if you know anyone that lives in Pittsburgh that was planning on going to the Regatta, make sure that you invite them to come to Kittanning. They should have been coming to the Folk Festival anyway, so now there's no excuse. Just got home for a small group and it's raining cats and dogs out here.